Hi Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of March 12th through the 18th. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising signs. So Sag, for this reading, I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck along with the Magical Times Empowerment cards. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, Sag, I do have the Four of Pentacles. All right, let's see. Four of Pentacles is a conservative energy, so maybe some of you are focused on saving more money. That could be a goal that you have. That could be a goal that you're making here this week, because the overall energy for the week is justice, which speaks about balance. So maybe some of you are definitely maybe trying to balance your checkbook. It could be something like that, especially if you just spent a lot of money. Let's see here, Four of Pentacles. Underneath the Four of Pentacles, I have the Queen of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, obviously for some of you, there could be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini that's significant. But this is some sort of forward movement, can even be physical travel. Fours speak about your foundation, your security, your stability. So maybe some of you are saving to be able to move house. You could be definitely gearing up or in the process of maybe moving house or changing jobs here. Maybe moving towards feeling more balanced or more financially secure for some of you, with justice being the overall energy. Some of you could be signing a contract, you know, especially if you're moving house, signing a lease, maybe purchasing a home or landing a new job. That could be a possibility. And for those of you that maybe spent a lot of money here, it could be due to maybe a legal matter, maybe of a lawsuit that's ongoing or something like that, because we do have justice and judgment in the same spread. But you also have this Five of Pentacles here, which is maybe for some of you, maybe you spent a lot of money, you know, maybe finances were lacking with the Five of Pentacles, something was lacking, or you possibly weren't feeling maybe financially secure. And so for some of you, if this is how you've been feeling, that can explain why we have the Four of Pentacles here along with the Three of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be working very hard to maybe overcome some financial struggles, or to, you know, add to your savings or get that, you know, savings in the bank. For some of you, you know, you're working towards saving some money here. But with Death, we have Death and the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, if you were struggling financially, I feel like that's the end of that. With Death, you know, death is endings. With every ending, you know, there's a new beginning. A window or a door opens. So something is changing, something is transforming here. And so for some of you, it's almost like you're going from maybe struggling financially to, you know, you've been working your butt off, to having some money in the bank here. You know, that definitely could be a cycle that's completing, because underneath Death we have the Ten of Swords. So some sort of difficult time or period within your life that is completing. And with Justice here, things are maybe starting to feel more balanced or stable for some of you. And if you've had like a legal matter that's been ongoing, and, you know, obviously when you sue someone, it can be expensive. So if you've, you know, had something ongoing where you spent a lot of money, you know, that is coming to an end. With Death here, something is changing. This is a very powerful energy. For some of you though, because, you know, we also have Justice here, this isn't going to happen overnight. Some of these energies, they require some time, so it's going to be like a process. It's nothing happening overnight. But, you know, one thing that we do know is that this difficult period, this difficult time is coming to an end. Now we have this King of Cups here, so maybe there is a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces person that maybe has something to do with this. Could be the person that you're suing for some of you. This could be a person that you're divorcing for other Sages. Maybe he's connected to this this difficult time. For a few of you, it could be betrayal in some way with the Ten of Swords here. And then the Five of Pentacles, if it was like a relationship, could have been betrayal. There also could have been, you know, something that was missing with the Five of Pentacles. For me, it's always something that's, you know, there's something that's lacking. There's something that's missing. And it can also be an energy where someone kind of feels abandoned or they feel alone here. So it's possible that this is a Scorpio for some of you with Death and the King of Cups here. But I mentioned with death, you know, with every ending, there is always a new beginning. And, you know, we see that here because we have the Ace of Rods. An exciting new beginning. It can be a new adventure. We have the Ace of Rods, and then we also have Judgment. And so Judgment, you know, can speak about second chances for some of you. You know, it is a very powerful healing energy. Some of you went through a difficult time, but you're rising up from that right now. You're in the process of overcoming that, healing from that. And again, with every, you know, ending, there's a new beginning. So we have this new beginning that's coming in. You're rising up from a difficult period, and maybe some of you have been working very hard for this, because we have the Three of Pentacles here with the Ace of Rods, working incredibly hard to maybe manifest this new beginning here. And you know what's interesting is we have this Two of Swords with Judgment here, so maybe a decision is very significant. You know, there could be some Sagittarius that you need to make a decision, but maybe you've been putting it off or procrastinating with the Two of Swords. For me, it's a card of non-action. But with Judgment, when it comes to you making a decision, you know, you're making the right decision. So if you've been, Sag, putting something off, maybe you've been on the fence, maybe you've been unsure, you know, you will eventually land on that decision that is good for you. You will get there. You know, with the Four of Pentacles here, maybe needing to be a little bit more flexible for some of you. And then Justice for me can always represent doing what's right, being fair, doing what's right, not just for yourself, but for those around you as well. So, you know, it could be a week where some of you have to make a very important decision, but you know, you're thinking about others. You're not just thinking about yourself with, you know, with the scales here. Some of you could be really going back and forth here, especially if you need to make a decision. Some of you might need to be more flexible. Some of you might need to let your guard down in some way. And, you know, this can be on the work front for some of you as well. You know, there might be an opportunity that's coming to you. It could be an opportunity where you have to work with maybe several other people. And so maybe you have to make a decision about that. You know, do you want to work with, you know, these people? Do you want to accept this opportunity that's coming to you? But for some of you, I feel like it's very good. So I can see here that some of you went through some struggles, and that could be on the financial front, or even the relationship front. Some of you went through some difficulties, but that's all coming to an end. You're rising up from that right now, and you're going to feel more balanced here, more stable, more balanced. It's actually a really positive spread. Let's pull you an additional guidance card, Sag. What else does Sag need to know? Please show me. Sagittarius. There we go. Okay, interesting. This card came right out. Awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So that's very interesting. Awareness. So some of you are definitely receiving messages from your angels, your spirit guides here. So pay attention to those little signs, those signals, those synchronicities that are taking place around you. And also with this card, pay attention to the little things, the details. That's very important. And it says, look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So for some of you, especially those of you that are making a decision, there will be signs from the universe that you're making the right decision, that you're moving in the right direction, definitely. For other Sages, look with new eyes, see things maybe from a different perspective than you did previously, and also pay attention to the details. So that's very interesting. Some of you are definitely maybe becoming aware here this week, finding something out. We have this blessing that's coming in. There will be signs for you guys that you're on the right path, you're moving in the right direction. So very, very interesting, Sag. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to me here on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you all a wonderful week. Take care.